Welcome to Metaphysicians Building Legacy Businesses. I'm your host, Dr. Karina Felix, founder of Ophidian Institute of Metaphysical Science and Lifestyle Mastery. In today's episode, I want you to reclaim your power and become more decisive about your choices and goals so that your life's destination aligns with your highest aspirations. People go through an awakening moment, and the first question that arises is, what's my purpose? They begin seeking purpose in their lives, their impact, their service to others, and the unveiling of their soul's mission and journey. I want to share a simple truth with you today. Your mission, your journey, your calling, your need to serve, you've already been doing it since the moment your soul chose, decided, and made plans to return to earth to fulfill one very specific purpose. And that mission is called remembrance. Throughout history, ancient scriptures, and biblical stories, under the subtle yet deliberate influence of organized religions, education, government, and powerful world leaders, have been manipulating societies, communities, and humanity for centuries. Their goal was to create a breed of humans who were complacent, easily controlled, and willing to serve agendas that was never their own. It began as simply as withholding education by not teaching the underprivileged how to read. Reading was, is, and will always be one of the most powerful tools and skills anyone can possess. Sadly, many people still haven't realized that education, books, stories, writing, and sharing are the foundation of reclaiming your power. An uneducated person without street smarts will always be at the mercy of those who can deceive them into giving up their soul to the devil. And that, of course, is only an analogy. The devil is not some deity sitting on a burning throne, scheming to cause trouble. The devil that made you do it is your own impure thoughts, fears, emotions, and actions. Ultimately, the choices you make determine the direction of your path. There is no God or devil writing your story for you. It's all you. There is no one person, thing, or circumstance to whom you can hand over your blame to. Your entire life experience has been authored by you. You've had countless opportunities to say yes or no, to pause, reflect, and decide before plunging into the river of life. So here's what I want to tell you. There is no one out there you can blame for anything that happens to you, physically, mentally, or emotionally. It's all you. And yes, outdated psychological practices still focus on childhood trauma and regression therapy. What I've discovered is that these methods often prolong healing instead of completing it. They keep you circling in pain rather than creating closure. But the closure you seek isn't about saying, look what happened to me. Look where my life is now. If only I had better parents, kinder friends, more money, a nicer neighborhood. Go ahead, fill in your own list of excuses. Some people believe they are cursed, while others are blessed. But here's the truth. I want you to hear this loud and clear. Wherever you go, you take yourself with you. People look outside themselves for answers, reasons, and validation. But that's the complete opposite of what you should be doing. Your life's outcome follows a specific internal roadmap. Yes, a roadmap, an inner GPS system that I like to call spiritual DNA. I used to say it's unfortunate that children aren't born with an instruction manual. Well, guess what? We are. Every single one of us came into this life with our own instruction manual. We've just forgotten how to read it. So the question is, where is it and how do we use it? Let's bring some clarity to this puzzle. To understand your life's design, we first need to map it out. So take a moment as you read or listen to this next part and visualize the process unfolding in your mind. Ready? Okay. So this story is about an architect and his three clients. We'll refer to them as client A, B, and C. So an architect, before drawing a single line, must sit down with the clients to understand what kind of business, house, or project they desire. Client A has a very clear, detailed vision. They've thought through every element down to the smallest detail. Client B has only a vague idea and hasn't devoted much time to envisioning their dream outcome, leaving the architect to fill in the blanks. And then there's client C, who only knows they own a piece of property, but has no clue what to do with it. The architect offers ideas, shows examples, and eventually takes the lead, designing something on their own preference, visions, and tastes. Here's what happens. Client A, completely satisfied. The outcome perfectly reflects their vision. They are joyful, fulfilled, and eager to move in and enjoy the fruits of their labor. And just to be clear, the fruits of your labor is your idea plus action, which equals self-fulfillment. Now, client B is somewhat happy. Some parts align with their dreams, others don't. They feel mild disappointment, make costly revisions, and end up in financial or emotional strain. All because their vision wasn't clear from the beginning. And client C is deeply disheartened. They relied on someone else to make decisions for them, ignoring their own guidance system. The result of the project may be stunning, but it's not theirs. It doesn't represent who they truly are. It's someone else's dream and vision. And because of that, they can never truly feel at home within it. Then they believe that it's the house or business that's making them unhappy. But in reality, it is the lifestyle that was created for them not buy them. Each of these clients had the same opportunities, options, decisions, yet each one took a different path, and their outcomes reflected their level of clarity, trust, and self direction. The moral of the story is simple: only you know what your deepest dreams and desires are. If you don't voice them, write them, act on them, your life's destination will never align with your highest vision. I hope this seeped in to your understanding of finding clarity, direction, ease, peace of mind, and true freedom. Are you ready to take back your power and become more decisive about your choices and goals? Then go ahead and join the founder circle of the Ophidian Institute of Metaphysical Science and Lifestyle Mastery for exclusive content, insights, and guidance reserved only for our members. Step into alignment with your purpose. Activate your spiritual DNA and start creating your life by divine design, because I am launching this school in January of 2026, and I'd love to have you in this very private, very small group, and I trust it would make such a difference. So I look forward to hearing from you, and please follow, like, and sign up, or at least connect with me. Thank you for listening to Metaphysicians Building Legacy Businesses with me, your host, Dr. Karina Felix, founder of Ophidian Institute of Metaphysical Science and Lifestyle Mastery.